Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'll be testing out 4 different hair color brands bought at Sally Beauty. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so right here, I'm just giving you a 360 of what our hair is looking like before we begin. Okay. And here are the colors that we're going to be using. And I'm going to be using a volume 10 because I only need deposit. I don't need any lift. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so right here, I'm just giving you a 360 of all the sections that I have going on here. Everything is completely labeled so there won't be any confusion when it comes time to determining which shade belongs to what section. Okay, so the first color we're going to take a look at is the Chi Iconic Shine Shades Permanent Hair Color in level 6N, which is dark blonde. Just really quickly, just going over all of these different shades that are available to you at the Sally Beauty .com or actually a store. Right here, I'm going to take a quick look at their claims and I'm going to go over each one. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first claim, non-progressive color, turns into color conditioner, preventing over-processing, which is actually good. So that means your hair color will not come out darker than you expected, okay? Okay, so the PDS color system apparently is the fact that you can use different developers or what have you in order to change the potency. It can be a semi-permanent, demi-permanent, or toner of the color you choose. Right here I can show you an example. Semi-permanent, you would need to use 1 part color generator, which is their developer, and the color lock treatment, which is this right here, in order to create a semi-permanent hair color. Okay, so now that we've cleared the semi-permanent hair color with the color lock treatment, okay, moving on to the demi and the permanent. It's a little confusing for me because usually if you want to make a demi, you would use a volume 10. However, in this particular section, it says you use 2 parts of the color and 1 part of the generator. They offer a volume 10, 20, 30, and 40. Does that mean you could use either one? I'm not exactly sure. And as for a permanent hair color, you would typically use a volume 20. In this particular case, it only mentions 1 part color shine, color, whatever, and 1 part color generator. So that's a little bit confusing, and I could do a little bit more research, but I want to keep on track of this particular video and this particular topic. So I think I might revisit Chi color in another video. Okay, so let's continue watching. Okay, so moving on, it has the same iconic permanent shine cream color payoff in a liquid consistency. That's great. Moving on to ammonia free and PPD free liquid formula. Okay, so I've heard of PPD. Right here, I just looked it up on the internet. This is what I came up with. It's safe to use as long as you follow the directions. However, it has long-term use effects, allergic reaction, cancer, and whatever. Okay, and people have allergic reactions, so I assume this is the reason why. Some people would prefer PPD free, and that's what Chi is offering in this particular product. Okay, so Chi is an ammonia free hair dye product. As you can see, the pros and cons of using ammoniated free colorants. You can read that for yourself, as you can see here, and I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, so moving on, Chi is easy to mix and combine with cream formula, improves overall hair condition and shine, versatile formula, silk, and oil, whatever, okay? So moving right along, this is the instructions and things like that. I'll try to leave a link in the description section down below if you want to check out Chi for yourself at sallybeauty.com. I'll also try to leave a link for those that want to skip this information, but I thought it was pretty important because I wasn't too familiar with Chi, and I decided to include it in this video. Okay, so moving on, this is a 7N dark blonde in Chi. Typically, colors are level 6 dark blonde. However, it's different in Chi. A dark blonde is a dark blonde, okay? So here are the instructions for use. The formula, as you can see here, is It's not really soupy, but it's not really gel-like or creamy either, okay? So we're going to take our mannequin here. We're going to just do this one little section right here. I'm just mapping out the section that I'm going to be coloring, okay? So just doing the perimeter, and I'm going to work my way along the interior. So just continue watching, and I'll be back for further commentary. Okay, so right here I'm just combing the color through to make sure I got even coverage because I didn't want to miss any spots. Because hair is been processed, I've bleached it. It makes it a little bit more dry and stiff, and I need to make sure I get every strand colored, okay, so I don't have any missed spots. So that's what you see me doing here, and we're going to tie this section off and move on to the next. Okay, so up next we're taking a look at Better Natured 6-in Dark Blonde hair color. As we can see on the actual Sally Beauty website, has a lot of natural botanical looking things going on. Taking a look at all the shades that are available. As you can see here, we're going to take a look at their claims, so stay tuned. Okay, so taking a look at their what makes them so special. It's formulated with coconut oil and a signature triple plant milk blend, leaving the hair soft and silky. 87 to 92% naturally derived formula. Depending on the shade, its rich and vibrant color lasts 8 weeks, 100% gray coverage, salon quality results at home, no drip liquid cream formula. It has a no drip liquid cream formula that's gentle on hair and scalp and a tropical fruity fragrance. Okay, so right here, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy to see that this particular product isn't as complicated as Chi. Same instructions as far as like you would use any other permanent demi-permanent hair color. However, the ratio for this particular product is 1:1. So here's a look at the box itself and the instructions that were inside of the box. As we can see, this is a Xantos brand colorant. Okay, right here is an image of the actual tube. As you can see, we're going to be using 6-in. Okay, so here I'm just mixed up the Better Natured colorant. As we can see, it's very liquid cream, just as they were saying before, which means it clings to the hair, and you could actually get coverage is not going to be dripping in your eyes or anything and stuff like that. So right here, I'm doing the very same thing I did with the Chi, and I'm going to work my way around the perimeter of this particular section, and then I'm going to go and do my subsections on the interior of the section. Okay, so that's what you're going to see me doing here. If I have any other commentary, I'll be sure and mention them as the video progresses. Okay, so now that I've applied the hair color throughout, I'm just going to comb it through to make sure I got even coverage. That's what you see me doing here. Again, the ratio was 1:1. And as you can see, I felt like the hair color glided through the hair strands pretty easily. It wasn't too liquidy, however, it wasn't too creamy. So I like the formula right here, just making sure I got even coverage. And we're going to wrap this up and move on to the next. Okay, so now we're moving on to the one and only Argan R6 in dark blonde hair color. As we can see, we're taking a look at the actual website. And as you can see, you have plenty of colors to choose from. Just going down the line here. Moving on, I'm going to be taking a look at that claim, so stay tuned. Okay, so taking a look, as we can see, one and only Arganol Permanent Hair Color Cream is a hair color breakthrough advanced micropigments combined with natural argan oil for a luminous color, rich gray coverage, brilliant shine, unmatched conditioning. Arganol penetrates deep into the hair shaft to nourish, repair, and lock in moisture, instantly smoothing the cuticle and improving elasticity. It has a low ammonia formula, which provides deep color penetration and longer lasting consistent results. It instantly smooths the cuticle and improves elasticity. Again, nourishes and repairs and locks in moisture, provides long-lasting luminous color, contains precious arganol, and it has rich gray coverage, okay? Okay, so here are the rest of the instructions. As we can see, the ratio for application is 1 part color to 2 parts developer. And this particular brand has low ammonia. Not no ammonia, not mo ammonia, but low. Okay, so that's what the package is looking like. We're going to take a look at the interior to see if we can see any more directions, as we can see here. Okay, and here is what the tube is looking like. Again, this is 6N dark blonde. Right here is a video of the consistency. It's a little bit thicker than the other two, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm going to get started and apply this particular low ammonia ratio, 1 part color to 1 to 2 parts developer. And we're going to do the same thing we did with the other sections. We're going to outline the exterior of this particular section and then go back in and do our interior subsections. Okay, so just continue watching. Okay, so as I did before, I'm just going to work that color throughout the entire strands and make sure I have even coverage. I'm going to go back in and comb that color through to make sure every strand is completely covered. Okay, so I'll be back for further commentary, so please continue watching. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. If you find my videos helpful or beneficial and would like to contribute to the channel, please contribute to my Cash App. The link is in the description section down below. Thank you. Okay, so now we're moving on to our last and final hair color is Ion, ammonia-free permanent hair color in 6N dark blonde. Taking a look at all of the shades that are available to you. As you can see, they all have very nice fancy names as opposed to just a direct name. Let's see what makes this particular brand special. Okay, so let's continue watching. Okay, as we can see here, this is an ammonia-free permanent hair color with grapeseed oil and 100% natural pistachio, almond, and avocado oils. It's 100% naturally derived polymer, which helps smooth the surface of the hair after damage from chemical treatments while offering 100% gray coverage. It's available in 5 different shades, as we can see here. Okay, so here are the 5 different shades. There's Natural Series, which is chestnut seed and cocoa extract. Blonde Series, which is sunflower oil and camellia extract. Auburn Red Series, which is sweet cherry fruit extract and cranberry seed oil. Ash and Mushroom Series, which is walnut and hazelnut oil. Okay, Violet and Violet Red Series, which has fig fruit and blueberry extract. This is ammonia-free hair color that lifts up to 3 levels. Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought it was going to have the different shades or what have you, but apparently it's the different oils that they use in the hair color. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, so what makes this special is 100% naturally derived polymer helps smooth the surface of the hair after damage from chemical treatments. It's cruelty-free, not tested on any animals, PPD-free, ammonia-free, vegan, gluten-free, grapeseed oil, and 100% natural pistachio, almond, and avocado oils. Hair color tube is made with 100% recycled aluminum. The cap is made out of 100% recycled material and it has 100% gray coverage. Okay, so with all that being said, I wonder if you can recycle all of the packaging after you've used the product. Anyway, so as we saw before, the ratio is 1 part color to 1.5 parts developer. Here is a look at the packaging. As we can see, it's not just a level 6N. Here are the instructions on the back. They have also instructions inside the packaging. It says a chestnut dark blonde. That's what I thought was interesting. So it doesn't just say dark blonde, it has a chestnut dark blonde. But anyway, here is the consistency. It actually was pink, the actual colorant, and when you add it to your developer, it comes out to this tan beigey color. Okay, and it's pretty liquidy, so it should be easy to get in the strands of the hair, and you shouldn't have any trouble missing with missing spots and whatnot. So right here, I'm just applying it to the perimeter of this particular section and gonna go back in and do the subsections. And if I have any other comments, I'll be back for further commentary. So continue watching. Okay, so up next, we're going to take a look at the hair wise processing. I processed the hair for 30 minutes. As you can see here, all of the sections are completed and we'll be back for our final results. So please continue watching. If you are in the market for a quality 5x5 closure wig, then please check out my webpage at TigrePupBeauty.com. I have various styles to suit various tastes, and I do quality. The hair is quality, the haircut is quality, color, and everything. Here is an example here of a wig I just completed in this video. If you were interested in making a purchase, then please go to my website at TigrePupBeauty.com. Again, that is TigrePupBeauty.com. Thanks for watching.
Tigre got the wigs, you gotta come through. Tigre's what you need to be a brand new you. Tigre wigs. TigrePup Beauty.
Okay, so right here, I'm just giving you a 360 of what the hair is looking like in natural sunlight. Okay, so just giving you a quick peek at what's going on, and we're going to be coming back, and I'm going to give you, a brief detailed review of each section. Okay, continue watching. Okay, so the first section we're going to take a look at is the Ion, which is the last colorant that we just did, and I'm going to separate that from the back. Okay, so just taking a look at Ion, as we can see, it has a very nice color going on. You have to let me know in the comment section down below if you like this particular color. But yeah, this is what the Ion is looking like. Okay, so up next, we're going to take a look at our next section, which is the one and only in 6N. In comparison to the Ion, is much lighter. It's giving more of like a medium blonde or something like that. Not so much of a dark blonde, but yeah, just kind of showing you what that's looking like right here, the comparison between the two. Okay, so up next, we're going to take a look at the other side, which is the Chi. This is a 7N. However, it is a dark blonde. Most the dark blondes are a 6N. As we can see what's going on here, it's pretty light, but not as light as one and only. But yeah, it's a pretty nice color. Okay, moving on to the next section. Okay, so up next, we're going to take a look at our last section here, which is the Better Nature in 6N. As you can see, it's the darkest of all of the colors. Honestly, this looks more like a medium or dark blonde, brown, as opposed to a dark blonde. As we can see, a comparison between the Chi, which is a 7N, is still a dark blonde. There's a very substantial difference in these particular colors. As we can see, it's a pretty color. However, this isn't the color that we wanted. Okay, so right here, I'm just combing the hair forward so you can see the comparison between the two, the light and the dark. So moving on to the next section. Okay, so now we're taking a look at the front section. I don't know if you can tell a difference. Okay, on your left, as we can see here, is the Chi in 7N, and on your right is the Ion in 6N. Okay, so just taking a look at the comparison between those two. As you can see, the Ion is a little bit darker than the Chi. So just trying to show you the comparison between those two and moving on to the next section. Okay, so up next, we're going to take a look at the back and see the comparison. I know we've done all of the shades, however, we didn't compare the last two. Okay, so moving on. On your left is the one and only in 6N. On your right is the Better Natured in 6N, and you can see the comparison between those two. The Better Nature came out a lot darker than the one and only. Okay, as we can see what the color difference is while we're looking in the sun. Very beautiful colors, as we can see here. Okay, so up next, I'm going to do a bonus performance review. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, first color that we're going to be talking about is Chi Iconic Shades, and the color we used was 7 in Dark Blonde. Okay, so this color is Ammonia and PPD free. It's a non-progressive color that won't allow your color to overprocess, and it uses that PDS color system where you can switch out the developer, and it allows you to change the color into a semi-demi permanent and toner. Okay, so right here I'm trying to determine the level that we got from using this particular color. As we can see here, I'm matching it with the different shades. This is light brown, this is dark blonde. It's looking a little bit too light. And when we move on to medium blonde, it looks like it's more comparable, okay? And the light blonde looks a little bit too blonde. So I would say that the color is a medium blonde, so it's one level lighter than our target color. Okay, so up next we're taking a look at Better Natured hair color in 6 in dark blonde. This color is known for being 87 to 92% naturally derived formula depending on shade that meets the global ISO standard 16128. Basically, that's just saying that the ingredients in this particular product are naturally derived, okay? And our target color was dark blonde, okay? And we're going to take a look and see where that brings us. Okay, so taking a look at our shade swatch here, dark blonde, it clearly is darker than the dark blonde. It could be light brown, it could be medium brown, but ultimately I felt that this particular color was a medium brown because I'm seeing it's without the filter, okay? So according to what I see, this particular brand has darkened at least 2 levels than our desired shade. So ultimately, this color didn't work out too well. Moving on. Okay, so now we're moving on to one and only. This particular color is known for being a low ammonia formulation. Again, our target color is a dark blonde. As we can see, this color is a little bit light. So we're going to try to figure out how light. Okay, so right here, I'm just letting you see what brand we're talking about here. One and only. Okay, so we're going to do our little swatch and we're going to see what level we are at. Okay, so we're checking out the color. Obviously, it's lighter than a dark blonde, and it could be medium blonde, but let me take a few more strands out here. It's more medium brown blonde than anything, and it certainly isn't light blonde, so I would say medium brown. So that makes this color one level lighter than our desired result. Okay, so up next we're going into Ion Inspired by Nature 6 in Chestnut Blonde. This color is known for being ammonia free, PPD free, and gluten free, and it's also vegan. This one touts that it has the hair color tubing and cap are made of 100% recycled materials. Okay, now right now we're going to take a look and see if the shade we applied is the shade we get. Okay, so right here we're looking at dark brown. Light brown is still too light. Dark blonde is pretty close. Okay, so it's not light brown. Dark blonde looking like it's pretty good. And again, I'm seeing this without the filter, so it looks darker than medium blonde. So I'm going to say this is dark blonde. Okay, so apparently this particular shade has met our desired shade at dark blonde. Okay, so now introducing the winner of our 4-color challenge from Sally Beauty. It's Inspired by Nature by Ion, the ammonia-free, PPD-free, gluten-free, vegan, aluminum tubing and cap that was made out of 100% recycled materials. It actually met our requirement of meeting dark blonde hair color. It's an exact tone. So out of all of the colors, this one has one, and the other colors, they don't even rank because they didn't get the tone that we were looking for. Okay, so thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something in the process, and could come back and visit me again real soon. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.